Hey guys, I wonder if those deceitful pieces of shit in that hospital are going to be presented as witnesses in quotations, huh? I wonder. What a joke, what a farce, you know? I wonder if I'll get to lay eyes on those fat, ugly bitches again, like I did the day of the court hearing, or the commitment hearing, whatever. And yeah, considering how they treated me, I have every right to say that about them again. Someday, God, no, I'm going to say God willing. Especially now, because I'm barely even here anymore. Here in body, not in spirit, slap her hard or make her feel it. It's useless of you dreaming, she's not even breathing. But regardless, every fucking dirty detail, if I'm able to manage to stay alive and someday write that book, write that, you know, the autobiography. But my autobiography would probably be separate. This would probably just this focus between, as they call it, there is an abusive, manipulative, dysfunctional, etc. dynamic between the sister and the daughter. And yeah, look what Auntie's done to me. Look what people say, she's the half-sister. Look what lawyers have repeatedly said, that stupid power of attorney is not worth the paper it's printed on. Of course there's going to be hostility between me and my mother, because I know if she wasn't blinded, what she really wants, she trusts too much, you know what I mean? And I'm the fucking child. I'm her child, as Joe has repeatedly pointed out, because he doesn't give a fuck. You're her child, period. Auntie can't crawl back into her womb and become her child, even if she wishes she could. See? But they're not going to present all that. Judges aren't going to stand on that again. Only the lies serve the agenda of both sides. Auntie's side, elder abuse's side. And I won't have a lawyer, and I will just be like a fly on the wall, just observing how they twist everything around and make both sides will make me into the scapegoat because, you know, when I write my book, if I ever do, yeah, I'll be naming names galore. I'll be talking about what happens tomorrow. I'll be talking about everything. Memoir, book, whatever, autobiography, memoirs. That's what's called nonfiction, baby. Nonfiction says the truth. And the truth most often is not pretty. It's not fucking elder abuse. My mother has not accused me of elder abuse in any manner whatsoever. So where, like I just said to the lawyer, where did the elder abuse get that I've committed elder abuse against my mom? My mom accused Mary. You know, my mom accused Auntie, didn't she? They got it from my YouTube videos and from Auntie. That's it. It's not like they conducted any investigation or ever talked to me, or they would, you know what I mean? So that's all hearsay. But again, what they call elder abuse, I call freedom of speech. And as I've said, you know, you can strip me of everything. I gave up that I was ever really going to, I don't even care. I've repeatedly told my mom, I hope you outlive me. It was all a matter of being respected, and it was never going to happen. Being acknowledged and respected as my mother's child, as the one she definitely has always wanted to everything to go to should something happen to her. But if she's manipulated and twisted and scared and doesn't understand or totally trust somebody who shouldn't be trusted, aka her sister, then that someone she shouldn't trust, then yeah, I knew I would be fucked over. Hope saw it before I did, Donald's mom, okay? And I had a right to be upset about that, to try to get her to see. It was never going to be me. I was never ever saying I should be handling or be your guard, etc., you know. It just shouldn't be Auntie. It should be a neutral third party. But that would have been when a neutral third party would be working together with me. There would be tons of checks and balances. it wouldn't be a co thing. It would be I would make sure the neutral third party didn't fuck my mother over. Whereas with Auntie, no checks and balances. She could do whatever the fuck she wants. I mean, look, she made herself friggin' beneficiary of a life insurance on my mother that my mother didn't even know existed. Yeah, it's a small one, but it can easily be changed into $1 million policy. Anything can happen. There's no checks and balances. Okay? But now there's not going to be any checks and balances because that's what they want. We're all being accused of elder abuse. They're just going to shut out the whole family and make my mother like a ward of the state. That's essentially what they're trying to do. It's essentially what they're trying to do. In a nutshell. Exactly what my lawyer had said. No, that can't possibly be. So now I leave her message, not with my phone number. I'm not asking for help. I've given up on anybody helping me, you know? And no one, you know, this is too short a notice. I just wanted to let her know because she had called them and they never told her about plans to. They just said, oh yeah, we're gonna try to appoint a stranger, blah blah blah, whatever. They didn't tell her the truth. I wanted her to know because to her everything that Uncle had said, and I played the cousin's message. Oh, that can't possibly be. And I wanted to know, yeah, you were wrong. It was exactly what he said. Exactly what he said is what they were planning to do. They just didn't fucking tell you intentionally. She told me they were hostile. They didn't really want to talk to her, but then they agreed to. They didn't tell her the truth. They didn't tell her the truth, and I was blindsided. And I don't have money. I can't just go out and get a lawyer today who'll go to me with court tomorrow. Not, of course, to make me guardian, which would never happen, but at least to stand up for me against their fucking lies on both sides, or half-truths, or not giving the whole info of, you know. There's all sorts of ways to twist the actual truth around to suit your agenda. I said I've given up on anybody helping me. Auntie's been slandering me for years. I tell the truth. 100% she lies. Look at when she's insisting I destroy my mother's house. She wasn't here. She had zero proof. I have witnesses that I didn't do it, but they won't come forward. They just don't care. And my mom couldn't remember, so how convenient for Auntie to tell everybody that I did what I know I didn't do. And what two people on this planet know that I didn't do, but didn't care enough to say it to Auntie when they met her face to face. My mother was locked up in the other mental hospital, you know? See, I'm forever just crucified, sacrificed. It's like I'm the scapegoat, I'm the whatever. People lie about me and get away with it. Yeah, I left her like a whole bunch of messages, like 7 of them. Will she listen to them? Knowing her, probably. Maybe, who knows? She won't be able to reach me. I don't want to talk to her anyway. Give up on anybody helping me. No one's going to help me. And in the end, look what's going to happen. It's either going to be Auntie, no checks and balances on her whatsoever. She can do whatever the fuck she wants to do. Or it's going to be a stranger. Again, the stranger is they're